Whoa! Hey. DC still doesn't seem to comprehend the fact that it takes a lot more than a good score and CGI to make a fantastic film. Not even fantastic, just better than mediocre. It actually takes a lot more than that to make a good film. I saw Aquaman on the weekend and I have a few things to say about it. And it's coming to you in the form of an Aquaman review. Let's go! Now I knew this film was coming out at first, but my expectations, they were about eye level. They weren't fantastic, they weren't too low. I'd heard a few things about the film. When it came to seeing it, let's just say my expectations were met. See, the problem with Aquaman is that there isn't a problem. But there is. There is no problem, that's the problem. What? This film just doesn't do anything well, but it also doesn't do anything bad. It's just kinda meh, which is really unfortunate. Because now as a result, this film is going to be forgotten about in like 2 years' time from now, unless people are still talking about it. But I doubt they will be. Why? Because Avengers Endgame is coming out in April, and that is just going to be all the buzz. Not only that, but there's plenty of other cool films coming out that aren't DC related. You know, you got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Captain Marvel, I need Spider-Man later on in 2019. There's no room for Aquaman, I'm sorry. There just isn't any room for you. Now obviously I haven't really done any research into who was behind the film. The only person I know is Jason Momoa. He's the guy who played Aquaman. But other than that, I'm just some random dude who's going to watch this film and is giving my opinion on it. So don't expect, you know, some film critique level of judgment here. Aquaman lacks character development. All the characters, they have their own stories, but they're not really fleshed out. They're just kind of there to be there in the scene, representing this thing, and then also being an object, and then speaking only when necessary. This wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for the fact that when they spoke, their lines weren't delivered so robotically. But they are. I can only remember one line that Aquaman said in the film, and not even verbatim. I just remember him being like, yeah, just don't, could have pissed on that or something.
I could have just peed on it.
That's not a spoiler, it's in the trailer. That's probably why I remember it. It's not even that it's Justice League bad. It's not Justice League bad, but it's not like Wonder Woman good. It's just kinda this thing that floats in there, and it has a bit of light entertainment, but there's nothing you can really get out of the film. It's as shallow as cotton candy. Is cotton candy shallow? I don't know. I mean, I've been a bit harsh. Look, if you're into a bit of light, family-friendly entertainment that will last about 2 hours, you know, you'll enjoy this film. It does have a good score. I love it. It's fantastic. It is orchestral. It's beautiful. And I love the CGI. It is really good as well, just like in a lot of other films that DC have been putting out recently, except Justice League. The CGI in that was rubbish! Though I will say at times, it did remind me a bit of the prequel trilogy in Star Wars. I don't know why. Probably because it's just a mesh of stuff with characters who are not easy to remember. But I would recommend watching if you just want a bit of light entertainment. Take your family. But otherwise, you know, you're not really gonna want to watch it again, I don't think. It's just a one-off film. My overall view is that DC should have worked harder on making the characters and story more likable than spending all their budget on bloody CGI and ooh, the music. Wow! Pitbull did a cover of Africa! Wow! I don't know why he did, I didn't understand that. And then, would you believe it, in the end credits, they hint towards a sequel. That's not even a spoiler at this point. DC films have been doing this for who knows how long. So there you go. And in all honesty, if the sequel is even just a little bit better than this one, maybe it will be slightly less forgettable, which could be good. So that was my Aquaman review. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the like button, and I will be doing more film reviews throughout the year. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And you will look forward too. You will. I know you will. Let me know what you guys thought of Aquaman in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you thought. Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.